secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, alright? I am going to give you the best point guard build that you can have without worrying about cap breakers. Just like I did yesterday with my lockdown. If you are somebody that is not playing the game as much and just want to get on and play, and you're looking to make a guard, check this one out, okay? So you want to go 6'5", because 6'5" kind of gives you the best bang for your buck, and it does open up cap breaker potential. If you say, for instance, you have like 4 or 5 cap breakers, this build can be benefited with that. So you do want to go to 6'5" height because it's not too small. You can get blocked still, and again, at the end of the day, it's all preference. I just like the 6'5", all right? 203 with a 6'9" wingspan, all right? So as we look here, you see we have an 80 driving layup, which will give you the physical finisher on silver. To me, it's important to have the ability to be able to do a little bit of everything. So that's why we have that. Same thing with the 80 driving dunk. You're able just to get some really good dunk packages here. You even get Area Wizard on gold. 40 standing dunk, because if you're 6'4", you can't even get a standing dunk, right? So 6'5" will allow you to get the basic 2-hand standing dunk animations. And then as you can see here, you have the ability to shoot. You have an 85 3 ball, you have an 80 mid-range shot, and you have 95 on your free throw, because obviously playing in the rec is just really fun this year. So I want to make sure I can have as high as a free throw as possible. Then from your pass accuracy, again, you are a PG, so the higher your pass accuracy, the better. I want to make sure I got that gold bell out. 86 ball handle, because you are 6'5", so being 6'4" and under is not going to be really much of a benefit. And so 86 is what I've been rocking with, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Same thing with my lightning launch being on gold lightning launch. So this is, for me, more than enough what you need for your ball handling. You don't need to go too crazy with that, because again, you're 6'5". Before you start being like, oh man, it's low, look at the animations you can get, and then realize that, oh, never mind, I can't get them because I need to be 6'4" or shorter. For 6'5" and up, most of the animations you want only requires an 86, okay, or below. So then now from a defensive standpoint, you see we have just the bronze badges here, but we have silver interceptor. Remember, you can use your max +1 to get the interceptor on gold. You will be able to, again, use your max +1 or 2 to be able to get whatever badges you want to upgrade. But as a primary ball handler, I wanted to make sure I can still play good defense, but not be the primary focus, because obviously your focus is to facilitate, to be able to score, and that type of deal. Then I made sure, again, to make sure we have rebound chaser on bronze. Very important here. At the end of the day, you can't ask for anything better than that. As I'm talking, I want to see if I can get this up more. But yeah, so rebound is cheaper on offense than it is for defense. So if I was to go 50 here, let's see if I can go 61, right? And you can see I can only go 58. Right, so I just want to put that out there. Sometimes offensive rebound costs more, and other times defensive rebound costs more. So you have to check that out. Speed with ball is just going to, your speed is just going to be tied with your speed with ball. So that's why you have the 86. I still have an 85 agility. I think minimally you need to have that, because you just want to be able to move laterally. That's just important in this game. It's more important than speed. And then of course, made sure I had enough strength to get that strong handles on gold. But you also have a move on forcer, so you can max +1 that or 2 that to silver or gold. You have the options there. And I even have an 80 right here, an 80 vert, and we're going to talk about that in a second, because it will benefit when it comes to my nephews and nieces. I may have a couple cap breakers to work with, all right? So in my opinion, this is going to be the bread and butter. You get every single takeover. You even get deep bomber, and that's for someone, if you have 5 cap breakers, you can even get deep bomber, all right? I just know that's not necessarily the biggest thing that a lot of people look for, but again, you can get the deep bomber if you want it, okay? And then here you have it, my nephews and nieces. We have my point guard build that does not require cap breakers, a playmaking 3-point creator, right? No big weaknesses to report. This is, to me, the perfect build that you can go day one, run out there, and not have to worry about cap breakers, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and look at the potential though. So if you're somebody that does have some cap breakers, now keep in mind, if you don't know, this is my build, right? My point guard build my primary point guard build that I utilize. And I made this build because I knew that I was, not going to be getting a crazy amount of cap breakers this year, even though I ended up playing a little bit more than I thought. So I do have a lot. But what you're going to see here is 4, 3, 3, 2, and 2. That's a 94 driving dunk. 84, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's a 94 driving dunk. So you'll be able to get gold posterized and stuff if you had the 5 cap breakers, because you already had the 80 vert. Same thing here. You can use your 5 cap breakers here to get your 90 3 ball if you wanted to. But also, which is a big one here, 5, 4, 4, 3, and 2. So that's what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh my God. So you can basically get, 91 still if you wanted to, right? So just keep that in mind. Like, there is the ability here if you only have, like, some people might, I think for the most part, most of y'all should probably have like at least 3 to 5, right? Cap breakers probably. So you can mess around and figure out where you want to go. But I'm not lying to y'all. Like, I'm legit being honest. Like, when I tell you I have this build. So as you can see, where's it at? Right here. We playmaking 3-point creator, and he's maxed out. I'm not lying to you. Like, I literally have this build. I rock with it. And you can see, same thing. I just added cap breakers. So I have a 90 and 94. So I added it to my 3-point shot, and then I even went 83 on my perimeter defense. So don't get it twisted. Like, you can get this build off rip. You saw there's no weaknesses and to dominate. And then again, if you get cap breakers and you want to upgrade it, you can. So this is what the finished product can potentially look like when you can rock with. Again, as you see here, I can get one more cap breaker and then get an 85 because, I value perimeter defense more than I do steal. So I want to be able to get bumpy on the perimeter. So that's what I'm looking at. And then, like I said, just continue to upgrade. Like, some people might want to go 99. And talk about that too. You can get 99 pass accuracy. So even if you do not have cap breakers and you want to play this build off rip, you can. And if you do have cap breakers, guess what? You can still cook with grease and absolutely destroy and dominate. This is my favorite guard build. I play with this build all the time. And like I said, you can just, where is my badges? There's just a lot of things about this build that I like. You see I upgraded here. So there's a lot of things you can do to really genuinely have a solid build with cap breakers and without. This one does, and you see what I did. Again, everybody has opinions on how they like to rock out and play, but this is like literally a slashing 3-point shooting. It does it all, man. Like, it does it all. This build, and it's not a small build. He's 6'5", right? So y'all let me know in the comment sections how y'all feeling about this build, man. Am I cooking with grease? Like, literally, I want to know. All right? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? If your answer is yes, then all I ask is please just make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to my channel, and other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon on the Banger Man. When I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.